episode as it relates to the 2023-2024 basketball season. We're going to have a little fun tonight. Appreciate y'all tapping in. You never know when we're going to go live, so make sure y'all turn on those notifications for Instagram as well as YouTube. Got my guy Bo in the studio with me.
What's happening?
All right, so the season came to an end on, what was that, Saturday? This past Saturday, the season came to we're going to go ahead and say an abrupt end. It was pretty abrupt.
Yeah.
Well, we knew it was coming.
Expected.
We knew it was paused.
Expected. Yeah. That is. You can pause that. You can pause that.
Okay, yeah. We'll pause that. Okay. We'll pause that. But yeah, the season is now over. Shout out to all of the high school state champions. We're going to talk about that. Shout out to all the coaches. Shout out to all the runner-up. And shout out to all the third-place teams as well.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to all the third-place teams. So we're going to talk about that as a recap. We're going to talk about these all-state announcements, girls and boys. We're going to show some love to the girls.
You know it.
We're going to show some love to the girls.
You know it.
I would actually like to see, and I should have been prepared, these type of things just kind of pop in my brain as I'm doing things. While I'm looking, I don't know if I can find who the state champions of the girls are.
I found that. Don't worry, man.
Don't worry about that. You got
that, boy.
All right. While he's pulling that up, let's talk about the boys and see who. Not even see who, because most of us already know who. But let's go ahead and talk about the boys champs. All right. So the 1A champs was Weston Central, the Illinois Bluffs, over Meridian.
I got you, my boy.
You got me?
I got you.
Over Meridian. So the 1A champ was West Central over Meridian, 62-43. Now, I wanted to give Meridian and West Central some love in terms of, well, particularly West Central, since they were the state champs in the 1A. I wanted to give them some love. You know, shout out some of their players, shout out some of their coaches. But I go on Max Preps, and they have nothing there. No players, no coaches. I started to Google, but then I'm like, that's more work for me. So if anyone on this live knows any player from West Central or knows the coach, please put them in the chat box. If you know the head coach, if you know any player, tag them in the chat box. We'd love to give them some love, but I went looking for them and I could find nothing on their roster or their coach. I have no idea who they are. None. After I started looking for them, I couldn't find none. I stopped looking for Meridian. But instead, I will go and see if I can put them in Max Preps and see what I come up with. Let's see. Let's see what I come up with Meridian. Are they from, I'm going to assume, Macon, Illinois? I believe so. Let's go to their varsity basketball page. Let's go to their roster. Well, let's first make sure we got the right one to see if this was the one that just lost in the unfortunate state championship game. I believe this is them.
I think we got everything for the girls as well, whenever you're ready.
Okay. So let's start with the girls, since you got it up.
All right, so
who was the 1A champ in the girls?
Our 1A state champ was Oakawville.
Oakawville?
Okawville.
Okay.
They beat the Illinois Bluffs 48-36.
Shout out to Oakaville. Those were the 1A champs. Who was the 2A
champs? Were Peoria, Notre Dame. They beat Nashville 48-46. So
okay.
2 points.
By 2 points. Okay. Shout out to them. Who was the 3A?
3A. We have Lincoln versus Glenwood. Lincoln beat Glenwood 47-34.
Okay. And who was the 4A?
In 4A, we have Loyola Academy versus Nazareth Academy. Loyola came out on top 44-40.
There we go.
So shout out to all the champions.
Shout out to the young ladies, 1A through 4A in the female bracket. Now, back to West Central over Meridian.
Yes.
Again, found no roster, no coach, no nothing on them.
Do better.
Unfortunately, we can't give them individual shout-outs or some of their players, but they did win the 1A state title, 62-43. Now to the 2A. The only Chicago team, city team, I should say.
Let's go.
the only Chicago City team. The 2A champs was Phillips. They beat Benton 54-47. All right, shout out to Coach Paris Martin down there.
Indeed.
All right, they had their pep rally. I believe it was today or yesterday. It was yesterday.
It was yesterday.
They had the pep rally yesterday. They had the news come out.
The mayor was there.
Was he there? Because I was going to say I heard he was going to be there. I don't know if he showed up.
I didn't watch it, so I was, you know how that goes.
Yeah,
and the invite said he was going to be there.
Yeah, the invite. Yeah. The news was there.
Which is good.
Which is great.
Which is Let's go.
So number 5 is DeAndre Addison. So shout out to his mom.
Shout out to his mom.
His mom had the live going up, and so I watched the live on her page, and I was able to watch that game. They won 54-47. So again, EJ, Amari, Phoenix Childs, Claude Mpuma, and Coach Paris Martin, and the rest of those coaches down there. Congratulations to you guys. We're going to be down there on Saturday.
Yes, sir.
We're going to be down there on Saturday, and I'll tell you guys all about that. What's up, Lathan? Big dog, what's going on? So yeah, we're going to be down there on Saturday. They got a really nice gym.
Man.
They got a
Super
really nice gym.
Super nice.
I don't know if y'all been to Phillips's gym, but yeah.
Top tier shit.
Top tier shit.
Shot clock and all.
Shot clock and all.
Yeah.
Shot clock and all. Good, nice floor. They got the dude down there that's you know who he reminded me of, and I don't watch the show.
What?
Do you watch that show about the school, the black girl?
Oh, you talking about Abbott Elementary?
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
He reminded me of that janitor from Abbott Elementary.
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
He had like that. That's his personal area in that gym.
Oh, you not wrong.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not
Like
wrong.
he did remind me of that dude.
He
So
did.
shout out to them.
He
We're
did.
gonna be down there on Saturday, and I'll tell you guys all about that. Why we're gonna be down there. Now to the 3A champs. The 3A champs was just so happened to have been the 2A champs last year.
Which is wild.
So they become the first team in Illinois history, and Illinois has a lot of history, good and bad.
Yes.
As it relates to basketball, good and bad. But yeah, DePaul Prep beat Mount Carmel 49-41. Very entertaining game.
Indeed.
Shout out to Angelo Servino. He definitely did his thing. Unfortunately, it was not enough. DePaul Prep, which was led by AJ and PJ Chambers, brothers, in case you can't figure that out.
Yeah.
Right?
Say both their names in the last name.
Yeah. You know, AJ and PJ.
Yeah.
I guess they mom and dad was just like, let's just name
Let's
them
just
A
go.
and P.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, why
you
not?
know what I'm saying? They here.
Yeah, they here.
They here.
A and P. All right, so shout out to them. And then you have Jalen McElroy and Makai. I had a hard time pronouncing his last name. Kavami, I think it was, their point guard. Yeah, Kavami. What's up, Crown Visuals? So yeah, and then of course the GOAT of the whole thing is Coach Tom Claxton.
For sure.
He's the GOAT.
Went crazy.
He went crazy. So shout out to DePaul Prep. They did beat Mount Carmel 49-41. Great season by Mount Carmel. Unfortunately, they fell short. But congratulations to DePaul Prep.
Indeed.
On their back-to-back.
On the impressive run right now.
Impressive run of back-to-back in two different classes, if you will. Hey, Ziggy, what's going on, son? You should be getting ready for bed. Yep, about 7:23. Yeah, you should be.
Yeah, it's almost time.
It's that time.
It's that time.
It's that
you know
time.
what I'm saying? Yeah. Brush your teeth.
Yeah, brush your teeth. 'Cause,
Yeah.
he probably should be getting out of the shower on his way to the shower.
Okay.
Getting himself all nice and cleaned
About
up.
that
and everything.
time.
Yeah, it's about
It's
that time.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so shout out to him. So shout out to DePaul Prep and their 49-41 over Mount Carmel. And then last but certainly not least.
Let's talk about it.
We're going to talk about that?
Let's talk about it.
Okay, we're going to talk
Let's
about it. The 4A champs. Put some respect on their name, please. And
Please do.
Please and
Capital R.
Capital R.
Capital the whole word.
The capital RESPECT.
Man.
Or should we put K? Respect. Let's put T.
Yeah, that's what
respect.
They at home. They at Flossmoor.
They
at Flossmoor.
They are bougie over there.
We gotta put the T.
They are bougie over there. They are bougie over in Flossmoor. I'm still on that with y'all,
gotta put the
Flossmoor.
T.
Y'all are state champs, so I'm gonna give y'all props. But yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all respect on that. So shout out to it's a whole plethora of people we should be naming as far as HF. You got Bryce Hurd,
For sure.
you got Gianni Cobb,
For sure.
you have the bull in the China shop.
For sure,
He will
Carson.
forever be the bull in the China shop to us.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And he did
Yeah.
some bullish type things.
Yeah, he did his thing.
So shout out to
Did his
Carson
thing.
Brownfield, who will actually be at the Unsigned Singer.
Can't wait to see him. It's gonna be a fun time.
Yeah, I want him to come down there and wreck shit
Yeah,
too.
it's
You
gonna
know,
be a
it's
fun
glass
time.
windows down there, so you gotta be careful.
So be
down
careful about wrecking shit.
there. Yeah, you gotta be careful about wrecking shit down there, Carson.
We up
All right?
high and everything.
Then
We
of
in
course
the
you
air.
got Big Mac Hagmeister.
Shout out Big Mac.
Shout out Big Mac.
Shout
They
out
did
Big
say
Mac.
his name. I don't remember what they said, but we're just going to go ahead and respect the man. He told the announcers he prefers to be called Big Mac.
Yeah.
So
There it is.
instead of
Yeah,
saying
there
his
it
mama
is.
name him Clay, I'm gonna call him Clay. I'm
Yeah,
gonna just call him
Mom
Big Mac.
call-
We're just gonna call him Big Mac. What's up, Will? Will Patrick?
happening?
What's
What's
going on?
happening?
And then of course you got JD Tyler. He did his thing. JD had
Mm-hmm.
a great game in the semifinals.
Man had a great playoff run period.
He
You
had
know what I'm
a-
saying?
Yeah.
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 We ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying?
No, he did.
his-
And
you know
I
what
even
I'm
gave
saying?
the man his props on one of the games. You know, he played really well the semifinal game. I think he had about 16 or 18 points.
Yeah.
Played real well.
Yeah.
And then of course I have to shout out one player who I don't know if he played much in the championship game. And it's crazy because I watched the championship game. However, I feel he was the sole reason why they made it to the championship game. Of course, Bryce and Gianni on all
Yeah,
they did
yeah,
their
yeah,
thing,
yeah,
but
yeah.
from a defensive standpoint, and that semifinal game, Caleb.
Caleb went
James.
off. Caleb went off.
Caleb, I think Caleb. I
Yeah.
think he was a primary reason behind them getting to that state championship.
I
game.
agree. I agree.
So shout
I
out to
agree.
Caleb. He gets some respect. And then of course, let's name the plethora of coaches.
Let's go.
I got them
Let's
all.
go. Please, let's do it.
Let's
then.
do it.
But save the. Okay, hold on.
I'm gonna save him for last.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna save him for last.
They already asked about him. They already asked about it.
Is they?
They asked about it in the
All
chat.
right, yeah,
They asked about it in
yeah.
the chat.
All right, he goes last.
Yeah, he goes.
He goes last. And he was on that with me a little bit too.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about all that.
We're gonna talk about all that. So first of all, shout out to head coach JD.
Shout out
Dismukes.
JD.
All right, we're gonna
The
shout out
GOAT.
Mark Collins,
Shout out Mark, the bro.
the bro,
The bro.
the super bro.
Yeah,
We're gonna
straight
shout
up.
out Control King.
We got to
Shout
get
out-
hold on.
Oh.
We got to give Mark a nickname or something because he's the reason why we all this together. We might call him the glue. Now glue is wild.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna call him. But we got to give my man a nickname.
What
though.
we do next? Let's circle back. On
Yeah,
that.
we're gonna come back on
Don't
that.
forget about that.
Yeah, I
Put a push
won't.
print
I
in
won't.
there. Put a
All
push
right, I
print in
won't.
there. Shout out to Mark. Shout out to Control King.
Shout out to Contrail.
I wonder where his son is going to end up going to high school because he got one of the toughest young sons right now.
Yeah.
Little junior. I think he goes to Michelle Obama. Don't quote me on the middle school, but his son is tough. His son is tough.
Okay.
He's in 7th or 8th grade. He tough. And what I love about him, his game is tight. I love the motherfucking goggles. Shorty be rocking the goggles.
I know you talking.
Shorty be rocking the goggles and be busting people's ass. I love Shorty. I love Shorty.
Yeah, I
So
know
shout out
exactly what
Control
you're
Son.
talking
Shout out to Big Shay. Big Shay Sumter.
Yeah, for sure.
The
For
big
sure.
dog.
For sure.
He the big
For
dog.
sure. For
Shay got
sure.
a presence on that bench. He the
Yeah.
big dog. This Shay on the bench, he lean forward, he sit back, he reach out like he want to grab you out the game. And then he sit back some more.
Relax,
And then he
chill.
lean- and then- yeah.
He back and forth.
Yeah,
But
shout
he-
out Big
but
Shay.
he making it happen.
He making it happen. Shout out to Big Shay. Then of course our big bro, Desmond Blocker.
Shout out to
Coach
Dez. Shout out to Dez.
Shout out to Coach
man.
Dez. Shout out to Coach
Shout out
Dez.
to Dez.
Then you got Marcus Starks and Damon Trice. I'm not don't know them personally, but you know, any friend
Shout
of
out to
Mark's,
them.
any friend of JD's, any friend of Dez.
It's a
they're
friend of ours. It's a friend of ours.
So shout
It's a
out to
friend
them.
of ours.
But last, but certainly not least,
Let's go. Let's talk about it.
let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
We talked about Caleb being the reason, but that's really it.
For the whole season. For the whole season.
really it.
Let's just be real. It's
That's-
documented.
It's documented.
It's documented.
It's documented that Coach Kevin Dillard is the reason they won the state title.
Mr. Basketball.
Mr. Basketball.
Mr. Basketball.
It is
It
documented
is documented.
that this man purposely, and the time that we mentioned it, we had no idea this was a thing.
Yeah.
We were just pointing it out for the bullshit.
For the obvious. For the obvious.
My man just gonna not wear this thing as everybody else. But this was actually a thing.
Yeah.
My man purposely wore mismatched sneakers from everyone else throughout the season. Found out late in the game. We was late to the
We was
party.
late to the we most definitely was late to the game.
We was definitely late.
Yeah.
But shout out to that man.
Yeah.
If he does not do that, they do not win.
Facts.
I mean, it's
And
documented.
it's documented. At this point, it's documented. You know, some people have their hang-ups about, you know what I'm saying, certain good luck charms and things of that nature. But when we peep the game, It
We was already
hilarious.
late when we peeped it.
Yeah, when we peeped the game, it was way too late. We peeped it in. We been peeped it. We just brought it up. We just brought it up. You know what I'm saying?
And the time that it was during the playoffs.
Yeah, it was during the
But it was
playoffs.
like one of them things like now is because like is he doing this shit on purpose? Because you notice it in all their pictures as we mentioned.
Yeah,
But then it was like this shit is so out of place. Like
Yeah.
I think he's doing this on purpose.
Yeah.
And it turns out
It was
he
the
was.
truth. It was the truth.
He was doing it on
was the
purpose.
truth.
So shout out to Kevin Dillard.
Shout out to Kevin Dillard, man.
Shout out to him.
Kevin
He is
Dillard.
the reason why HF has won the Class 4A state championship.
Went on the. You know what? Let's just call it what it is. That's probably It's dope to see them have their first state championship at HF, but the whole run
It was pretty dope.
was pretty fucking
And
dope.
people, you
bro.
know what's even makes it even better is some of the losses that they had. People was really getting at them like, oh, they ain't really number one. They ain't
Bro,
gonna
they lost to
be shit.
Gonzaga.
Yeah, I ain't even talking about that loss. I'm not talking about because they had.
Oh, you talking about when
national
they
I'm
played
talking about,
Bolingbrook? Okay, yeah.
when they had some late season losses, some funk, a little not so much dysfunction, but like some of the losses. They had what 2 losses? I
Two
think?
losses.
So they had Gonzaga and Bolingbrook, right?
Yeah.
But it was just like even in some of the wins, people were like, oh, they should have beat this team by this much. They should have beat that team by that. But meanwhile, they just was hitting their stride.
They just want to do what they had to do. A
They was
win
just
is
hitting
a
their
win.
stride.
Y'all want to win by 30 every time, which is wild.
Shout out to the big
But
bro.
they
I
got-
see
they
you
got
on
the
here,
win,
Denard.
so they straight.
I don't know if that's RB or Eddie, but shout out to you both. We're gonna talk about y'all upcoming event that
Yes,
y'all
sir.
got going on.
Yes, sir. Yes,
big
sir.
event coming up next Saturday. All right, we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll talk about that.
Yeah,
But shout
we're
out to
gonna
HF, man. Shout out to HF and shout out to I'm bogus because I forgot who they play.
Oh, the team that they played, Normal.
Normal, yeah.
Shout out to Normal.
Shout out
So
to
HF beat
boys. Shout
Normal
out to
60 to 48. Now, here's the interesting thing. Everyone said in order for them to beat Normal, they had to run them big fellas. And run they did.
Yes, they did.
They ran them big
Yes,
fellas
they
out
did.
of the gym.
Yes, they did.
Shout out to Jaheim Weber. He didn't have a great game. I think he only finished with 6 points. I think the matchup where you would think would be the advantage to Normal because of their
Because of
size,
the height,
unfortunately ended up being
the disadvantage.
the disadvantage. You had, Gianni is going to run circles around.
Speedy
you.
Gonzalez around that
You
court.
got JD is, I won't say just as fast as Gianni,
straight
but
up.
he's
straight up.
you
Now, they both shooting up and down.
Yeah, they
You
shooting
know
up
what
and
I'm
down.
saying?
And then, of course, you got Bryce who's very fast. And Bryce was hitting some, forget college level. He was hitting some NBA type shit. Shout out to him. Bryce was
Killing.
cooking with fish grease, kerosene,
Killing.
gasoline,
Yeah.
and any other flammable liquid
Yeah,
that you
jet
can think
fuel.
of. Jet fuel.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. He was cooking. So shout out to him. From there, that ends the unfortunate 2023,
Why is it
2024.
unfortunate?
Because there's no more high school basketball. Now we got AAU coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get it.
And
I get it.
AAU, depending on who you ask, depending on who's playing, it can be fun, it cannot be fun.
Yeah.
The travel is always fun, of
The
course.
travel is always
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. So
Travel
shout out to
is always
AAU.
fun.
I think the AAU is starting the last weekend in March, which is literally the weekend of our event.
Yeah.
So some teams will be traveling to different locations, but the full gambit of AAU begins like that first and second weekend of April.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So shout out to all of you guys looking to make AAU teams, create your own AAU team, join an old team,
Yeah.
or whatever the case may be.
Good luck to you in the season.
Yeah, good luck to you in the season. Please go to a team, whether it's a shoe team or a grassroots teams, where you'll get an opportunity to play. Please don't just
Facts.
go and get some fucking gear.
Facts. Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to just go somewhere where you can get gear. You can go buy
You
gear.
can do that. That's easy.
That's easy.
That's easy.
The goal for AAU is to get seen by college
Yeah,
coaches.
Get some exposure.
Yeah, not to go get a fucking book bag and some sneakers. Damn,
Which is
brokey.
wild, which is wild.
That's wild as hell.
Which is wild.
So go join a team. What's up, Will? Go join a team that you can get on the floor. You want to get on a team that has no more than 10 players.
Bro.
If you join in a team that has 12 to 14 players,
You're not playing.
You're not playing.
You're not playing. Forget about it.
You're not
Forget
playing.
about it. Forget it. Start your own team.
You're not playing.
With two of those
Because
players
keep
from
in mind
team.
that team already has their initial 6 to 7 that they're going to play.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you're looking to join one of those shoe teams, Mean Streets, Mac Irvin, Team Rhodes, or the Illinois Wolves, which is the 4 major shoe teams in this state.
Yeah.
All right, and then you have some other teams that are now joining the New Balance and the Puma grassroots teams. But the 4 shoe teams that get gear, their players travel pretty much for free, and they get free gear. Mac Irvin Fire, Mean Streets, Team Rose, and I don't know what Team Rose got going on over there. Everything wasn't free when Zay was playing. So like they might have some different shit going on. But Team Rose and Illinois Wolves, which is sponsored by Under Armour. Those are the 4 shoe teams. Now for the girl side, again, Mac Irvin, I think Mean Streets got a girl team. The best girl team that we know as example, but I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
And is that Puma?
No, they Under Armour too.
They Under Armour, but that's tough
tight
to get
work.
in,
Yeah,
boy.
that's Virgin tight.
You gotta be on your A game, boy. Barry on a tight ship over there, my boy.
Yeah, that's Virgin tight.
Yeah,
they got their team solidified.
Boy.
Shout out to Coach Barry and them guys.
Shout out to Barry.
They got Virgin tight. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, you can't squeeze it back. Yeah, good luck,
my
Yeah.
nigga.
I put it to you like this: if you haven't heard from Coach Barry as of yet, you ain't gonna.
You not. Wait till next year.
Yeah.
Wait till next year.
They just gonna call a spade a spade.
Yeah, wait till next year. Try to get enrolled in the school. Show up during the school season. Maybe you can get some time, man.
What's up,
but
Tay?
It's tough to get on example.
Yeah, it's tough to get on example. So if you're not already on that team, I don't even think they do fucking tryouts.
No, they did.
Oh, did they?
I think they did.
Oh, okay.
They might have just did.
Okay.
And I don't think that's for like they 16 youth. That's for the shorties.
Yeah, the 16 to 17 is national team.
And that's how you get on.
Yeah.
You got to declassify yourself.
Yeah.
To 2028.
Yeah.
To play.
Yeah.
An example.
Yeah, you do.
That shit gonna be.
Yeah, if you got a child right now that's in 7th or 8th grade,
put them in example.
Yeah, you might need to go ahead.
Put them in example.
You might need to. You might need to. So if they're not already there, you tried out for Mean Streets, EYBL. How did you do, Amir? Let us know how you did, big fella. How did you do? To be honest, they tryouts were fair, but definitely geared towards younger kids. Exactly.
See, that's what we're saying. That's what we're saying.
He built them for the future.
We know what's up.
He got his squiz eye.
We know what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got the number 1 and number 2 rated girl over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
He just booked the other young lady. I forget her name.
What's her name?
She just came on board.
Yeah. But you know what though? You gotta understand who Barry is, man. That boy is so strategic. You know what I'm saying?
Very much so.
If you're going to put yourself in a position to have some girls play, you need to be an example because he's going to get your child exposure. They're going to be traveling. They're going to be in very competitive games. It's a win-win for you if you do that.
You're absolutely going to get exposure. Almost all of his girls have at least one college offer.
Yeah.
At least one college offer.
At least. And he's been on the road for a while.
For a while. Amir said he did pretty good at the tryouts. When do you find out if you made the team? And do you have a backup plan in case you don't? Okay? Keep in mind, who did he say he tried out for? Mean Streets?
Mean Streets, EYBL.
EYBL. They usually are a pretty loaded team, big
Super.
fella. Not saying that you won't make the team. We definitely hope that you do because the exposure there is magnificent.
Yeah.
But have a backup plan. Have a backup plan. You should probably think about joining some pretty good grassroots teams. You got Hoops for Health.
Yeah.
You got Scooter Team, God's Gift.
Oh yeah, God's Gift.
It's a couple of teams that's joining the next pro league.
Like you said, the Denard Bros got something going on too.
The Denard Bros got a team
they got something going on too.
They got a really good team.
They got something going on too.
Really good team. So I mean, you got to do your research. We can, try to help you. We could try to help suggest a team. We don't know.
We ain't gonna say we can solidify. We can't do that.
We don't have no affiliation with no team.
Don't do
some of
that.
the kids be asking me to start a team, and I be thinking about it, but I don't have the energy to deal with people's parents.
That's real.
Yeah, I'll probably slap somebody's dad
real.
in a heartbeat. So
that's real.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm probably.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You might have to just replay this live. Tell us, send them a list.
Sending you a list?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can send you a list, big dog.
Replay the live.
DM me. I try to make sure. I try to make sure that I respond to everybody on the DMs. But yeah, I'll try to get you a list of teams. But it's a lot of grassroots teams out there.
For sure.
But keep this in mind. You don't need no list to keep this in mind. You want to be on the team that has no more than 8 to 10 players.
For sure.
Anything over that,
It's a wrap.
if you're not a known commodity, you're not a known player,
It's not gonna be in your benefit.
it's not beneficial
Yeah,
to
it's
you.
not gonna be in your benefit.
And Amir, what year are you? What year are you? Are you a sophomore or a junior? Because if you're a senior, you really shouldn't
If
be
you're a
playing
senior, don't
AAU.
even worry about it.
You shouldn't be playing AAU.
Come down to the showcase. Or find another showcase.
Right. Oh, there's plenty. And we're
Yeah,
gonna talk
'cause there's
about
plenty
that as
about.
well.
There's plenty going on.
Because a couple people been hitting me up about the showcase. We are now full, but I've been sending them Daniel Poneman's showcase. He got an unsigned senior showcase, which is really, really good. It's in April, so I've been sending people the link to sign up for that.
Yeah. He said he a junior. So okay, you're
Oh,
good.
you good to go.
You're good.
You're good to go. All right, yeah. DM me, big guy. All right, so let's give these shout outs real quick. It's a lot of stuff coming up before we go. All right, boom. First, we got on 3/23. Actually, this Saturday first is the Future All-Stars All-Star Game, which is going to be down at Phillips.
Yep.
We will be there covering
Most
that
definitely
event.
will be there.
We will be there covering that event.
Most definitely will be there.
And they got a pretty good. They got a nice little lineup going.
Yeah.
They got a nice little lineup.
Girls,
They
boys,
even-
8th graders, seniors. It's gonna be
Yeah,
nice.
they do. And they haven't even announced all of the people who's going to be there.
They haven't.
They've been, Charles and Quan, they've been real, and Coach
I like
McDaniel,
this. I like
they've been
this.
real
I
strategic
like this.
about the announcements.
Excuse me. Shout out to Coach McDonald's.
They've been
Yes.
real strategic about the announcements.
Yeah.
I'm on their page now, and I'm trying to see who they haven't announced.
They haven't
any
announced.
people.
Yeah, they haven't announced any people at all. Luckily, we know what's up because we know what's
We
up.
know what's up. I mean,
Yeah,
if it wasn't gonna be some shit, we
know.
probably wouldn't be there.
Yeah,
but-
I'm saying.
So shout out to Kwame Harris and shout out to Charles Tab. Shout out to Coach Coach McDaniel.
Yeah, for sure.
And while we
Yeah,
shout
for
out Miss
sure.
McDaniel, let's just go ahead and shout
Yeah,
out
let's-
Bree. 'Cause
yeah,
they
we gotta
about to
shout
go
out
to the
Bree.
tournament.
What's
shout
up?
out to Bree.
What's up?
Down there in Maryland
Going
her thing.
crazy.
Turtle power.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So but we're gonna be down there for the Future Superstars All-Star Classic. It's gonna be Saturday.
Yeah.
March the 16th?
The 16th. Yeah, it's the 16th.
Yep. So we're gonna be down there for that. We're gonna be doing the podcast. We're gonna be doing
Yes,
some
sir.
interviews.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
we're gonna
sir.
bring some of that stuff to y'all.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yes,
excited
sir.
about that. I'm excited about that. So we're gonna be there on Saturday. Then we're gonna turn right around. So we got anything that's Saturday. Sunday is St. Patrick's Day. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever that means to
Yeah,
you.
whatever.
Then
Shout out to the Irish.
all the way to shout out to the Irish. Whatever. Even though they won't shout us out, but whatever.
Yeah.
What's up, Juice?
show
DJ
love.
Juice, I see you, bro. Icy
what's
Ray,
happening?
what's up, Ray? What's up, Ray? That's my boy. I love Ray, man.
That's what's up.
That's my guy. I know he in college doing his thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Sirski.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Sirski.
Wrap that thing up, Ray. Sing it to me, Ray. All right, cool. On the 23rd, me and Streets is having a combine. We're going to be at that.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to Coach Reggie calling us this
sure.
morning. Oh, Saturday
Saturday,
what
what time? It's 12 o'clock.
It is.
First game
starts
is
from
12:15.
Yep. It is a flyer on go to, hold on, I'll tell you where to go so you can see the flyer.
I tag him.
Yep.
I'll
It
tag
is
it on the screen.
FS All-Star Classic. All right. My Bo's going to put the link in the bio. There it is right there.
It's right there.
Right there.
Y'all
Click
check
on
it
that.
out.
Follow them. That thing going to be popping, yo.
Yes, sir. And that
Now,
beautiful
this
gym.
is, if I'm not mistaken, I think I heard Charles say this is their 10th year doing this. I think he said this is year 10. If this is
Okay.
not year 10, next year will be year
Okay.
10. But I think this is year 10. They've been doing this
Yeah,
for
they've been doing
minute.
it for a while.
They've been doing it for a minute. So the lineup is 8th grade girls at 12:15. Then the high school girls are going to go at 1:15. The high school boys are going to go at 2:15. And the 8th grade boys are going to go at 3:15. They should
They might switch that up.
But just
It's not ours. Not our event.
It's not our event. And we're going to be there supporting them regardless. You know what I'm interested to see?
What?
And I'm fucking with Charles. I'm fucking with Kwame.
Yeah.
And of course, we love Coach McDaniels.
Love her.
I'm interested to see if this thing starts at 12:15. I'm interested to see if this thing is starting at 12:15. You know how I am with our people. I'm at Charles.
Boy, you
I
gotta
am
chill.
challenging you.
You gotta chill.
I'm challenging you. Let's see if this thing starts at 12:15.
You gotta chill.
We're gonna be there.
We're gonna be there.
11.
We're gonna be there about 11.
About
for
10:30,
sure.
11. We
Yeah,
gonna be
setting
there.
up, ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, we're gonna be ready to rock and roll. We're gonna be
Yeah.
set up, ready to interview, do our thing, and we got a new camera person that's gonna be with us
Yeah,
too.
we got some new
Yeah,
people
shout out
vibing
to
with
Mario.
us. Yeah.
Shout out to Mario.
Shout out Mario
Ramirez.
and Dylan.
And Dylan
And
as
Dylan,
well.
yeah.
They both gonna be there with
Yeah.
us. All right, so shout them out. But I'm interested to see if these games start on time.
That's hilarious, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's call it out. We gonna call out the strangers. We gotta call out the family.
Facts.
And we gonna call out the strangers. We gotta call out the family.
We about making everybody better,
Yeah,
man.
we gotta make everybody better. We gotta make everybody better.
Yes, sir.
All right,
We gotta
so
hold
you
each other
got those are
accountable.
the game time. So that's on the 23rd. Excuse me, that's on the 16th.
Yeah, 16.
All right, then the 23rd. We got a plethora of shit going on.
23rd is crazy.
23rd, we got a full day on tap.
Yeah.
Full day on tap.
Yeah.
We starting, as I was going on to say, starting at 11 a.m. We're going to the Mean Streets Combine over at
Yep.
Thornton. Shout out to Coach Reggie.
Shout
Give me a
out to
call
Coach
today and
Reggie.
say, hey man, I can't even imitate Reggie because he's so smooth.
Yeah.
Reggie Bates, Coach Reggie down there
Yeah.
from down at Peyton.
Yeah.
Right? He wanted the Mean Street coach. He said, hey
Yeah.
man. And this ain't me imitating his voice. I'm just trying to do a smooth
Yeah,
voice.
just be smooth.
Yeah, just Billy D shit.
Yeah,
He was like,
yeah.
hey man, what you got going on next Saturday? And I was like, I ain't got nothing going on. It was like, y'all should slide through the Mean Streets Combine. I'm like, oh, well, where's it at? And he was like, at Thornton. We just talked about not being
at Thornton, and we want to be at Thornton. We want to
just-
rock with
what was it,
Thornton.
yesterday?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you right.
It was just
You
yesterday.
right.
We talked about
You
we had
right.
not been at Thornton.
Yeah.
He said,
you
yes,
right.
he said, yeah.
And I love that gym.
And I haven't been.
Yeah, I love that
He
gym.
said, yeah, man. I want y'all to come out to the combine for Mean Streets. I said, oh, okay. Well, what time is it? Because we had some other stuff on tap. He said, it's from 11 to 1.
Oh my God.
He said, it's from 11 to 1. You know how y'all Illinoisans got that twang.
Hey man,
Y'all got
cool
that
out.
twang.
Cool out, man.
He was
cool
like,
out.
it's
cool
from 11 to 1. I said, all right, my wife got an event that same day. Then we got the BBA day that same day. You know what? And then we got our bros.
The Denard Bros.
The
got
Denard Bros
something
got
going
an
on.
event that day
Yeah.
as well. My calendar's full that day. I said, you know what? We gonna come.
We gonna slide.
We gonna slide through.
We gonna slide.
We gonna slide through. Then he didn't have to do this.
Tell me about it.
He ain't had to do this. And, I'm like, oh, I appreciate you reaching out to us, man. It means a lot that you thought of us. He said, well, why wouldn't I think of y'all? Why wouldn't I think of y'all? Y'all doing a great job, and y'all got this lane in a chokehold. I feel, you know what? You know what, Reggie?
You ain't wrong, Reggie.
You ain't wrong,
You
Reggie.
ain't wrong, Reggie.
You ain't wrong,
Reggie.
We do got this shit in a motherfucker.
You ain't wrong, Reggie.
We choking the shit out of these motherfuckers out here. So we gonna be there. We going to the Mean Streets Combine. Then at 12 o'clock, well, this has nothing to do with basketball, but I'm gonna definitely shout my woman shit out.
You gotta do it. It's only right.
I got to.
It's only right.
I mean, I lay my head with this
It's
one.
only. Oh my God, bro. Hold on, I just thought about my weekend that weekend. You keep going though. You're
Okay,
right. You're
so
right.
my
Okay.
woman, she has something at Julian High School through her organization called Graduate Over Guns. She's having a big women's brunch. They're going to be honoring her partner, Yumi Brooks' mother, who unfortunately and unexpectedly passed away. So they're going to be honoring her mother, Dr. Joyce Chapman. Shout out to her. May she rest in peace.
May she rest in peace.
But they are having a very a suave and debonair event. The ladies are coming all dressed up. They're going to have brunch. They're going to have some keynote speakers.
Okay.
And I'm letting you know now, fellas. Now you're not invited to the event because it's a woman thing. Because this is March's Women History Month and all of that, right?
Yeah.
But I'm letting you know. It's gonna be some fine.
They're gonna be in there.
It's gonna be some fine women in that motherfucker.
So don't be a creep sitting in the parking lot.
No. I'm encouraging you, not necessarily being a creep, but definitely playing the light out at this bitch.
Okay.
There's
okay.
gonna be some
Yeah.
professional, powerful women in there
Yeah.
with the nice little
You dig.
dress suits
Yeah,
on.
the business
and
suits, the
business
dresses.
suits that's
yeah.
like loose kind of a little bit. They
So
get tight and they
don't
get
pull
loose
up
again.
in your Nike text, my
Yeah,
boy.
can't come in the Nike text.
Don't come in your
Come in
text,
your,
my
like
boy.
you ain't gotta be like church dressed.
Yeah.
But you can't be basketball dressed.
Can't be
either.
basketball dress.
They
Can't be
gonna
basketball
have. They
dress.
gonna turn Julian Gym into a nice ass environment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which can be done.
Which will be done.
It will be done.
Which will be done.
Which
So
will
shout
be
out to
done.
my wife Celeste Lehman. Shout out to her
Shout out
partner,
Celeste.
Yumi Brooks, and shout out to Graduate Over Guns. So their Women's Day brunch is this day. So we're going from Reggie thing. I'm going to the brunch. Oh, and I said that y'all can't go in that motherfucker. I can go.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have on the sweatsuit, but I'm gonna bring my sports jacket and put my sports jacket on just to look ridiculous, but so I can
You a
kind of
little
go.
ignorant. You ignorant.
I'm ignorant.
You ignorant for that.
Okay.
You can eat anything.
But I want to look
If-
the part.
Okay, how about you instead of the sports coat,
Uh-huh.
wear the because it's gonna be nice outside. I was
It's
gonna say
gonna
wear
be
the
nice
trench
outside
coat.
on Saturday.
I was gonna say wear the
No.
trench coat, but no,
I
because you can't wear
would've
that
wore the
because
Milano joint,
that's a look.
is,
That's a
it
look.
is, it is.
But yeah, the
I think my wife
sweatsuit
will
with the sports
understand.
coat.
I think she'll understand. I'm really just going to get some of the breakfast, the brunch that they got.
Okay.
They trying to choose between two different vendors. Because the food is good at both of them.
Okay.
And so I guess it's whatever one they could afford.
Yeah.
I mean, not that
yeah,
they broke
yeah.
it.
Not that they because they got some money.
They got a little bit of bread. They get a little
paper.
bit of grant money.
They get paper.
They get a little-
Yeah.
But you know, they trying to choose between the two, but I'm definitely going to give me a motherfucking grab.
Yeah.
So what I'll do, fellas, I'll go in there, get my plate,
Go
and
live.
then I'll come out and scoop the scene and let y'all know who in there.
Now you should go live, bro. Like you should go live when
I
you
should
getting
go
your
live
plate.
when
Like,
see,
I'm
that's
up in
ignorant.
here.
I don't want to be.
That's not creep though. That's like you supporting. Like we support exposure runs out here supporting Guns on Graduate. We out here
Graduate
doing
on
our
Guns,
thing.
yup,
You
yup,
know what I'm
yup,
saying?
yup,
So
yup.
we doing our thing.
Okay.
Check out the ladies. Hey, this is this important lady. Say what's up to our exposure runs. I got you, my boy. I want you to succeed.
Okay.
I want you to succeed, and I
Okay.
want these fellas to understand how they gotta come. You know what I'm saying?
I like that. All right.
Yeah,
We're gonna do that.
yeah.
So that's on Saturday as well. Then from there, we going to our Big Bro event.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Big Bro's got a spring chicken league. I actually like the little synopsis of this whole thing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Spring
yeah.
chicken. So they are the kings of the Pro-Am League.
Yeah, for sure.
And so now
For
they're giving the
sure.
high school fellas a little love.
Yeah.
Right? So their event is on 323, and their event is from 12 to 6.
Yep.
Excuse me. They got a plethora of games. Go to the Denar Bros Instagram page. You'll see their whole setup that they got going on.
Yeah.
They got a whole little their flyer. Got all the players that's going to be invited. I saw Angelo on there.
Yeah.
I saw Carlos on
Yeah, I
there.
saw.
I think I saw DeQuan on there
Yeah.
who just reclassed back to the 24 class.
Yeah.
Who also too.
Oh, wait a minute. Go ahead, tell him.
Yeah, DeQuan Brown will be at the Unsigned Senior Showcase on March the 30th. We'll talk about that in a second. So he'll be there for that. But yeah, so the Narbros got their thing on the 23rd. And then later that evening, the Nightcap. The Nightcap will
Talk
be
about it.
down at the BBA Day.
BBA Day at the United Center,
At
baby.
the United Center.
At the United
We're
Center,
gonna go watch
baby.
the bum-ass Bulls. But I mean, still BBA Day. It's still BBA Day.
You gotta relax, man. You gotta relax. Man.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Damn, bro.
All right, I'm sorry.
Damn.
I'm sorry. But still, it is BBA Day. It is BBA Day. What's up, Mark? All right, so we're going to be down at the, but who they playing that night?
They're playing the Celtics.
Interesting. So
That's
y'all-
what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so I
you
get
know
to
what
watch
I'm
the
saying?
Celtics beat on y'all. Okay.
You know what?
Okay.
You know what? I ain't
might
gonna even
be
lie to
fun
you.
after all.
No, I'm telling you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Check it out. So let me tell you about my relationship with the Bulls. You just how we was talking about Mr. Basketball at HF. You know what I'm saying, with the shoes.
Oh, yeah.
So the Bulls can have a run right then, go on this little losing streak. But the moment I step into that United Center, every time BBA has an event
They
at
win.
the United Center, they win.
Let's see if y'all can keep
They
up that streak.
win. So
Let's see if y'all can keep
let's
up that
do
streak.
that.
Let's see if y'all can
Yes,
keep up that
sir.
streak.
Mark BBA. You know.
All right, cool. We're going to see. BBA Day is on the 23rd, and that's down at the United Center.
Yeah.
So I skipped one thing. Let me go back to the 23rd. Oh, no, I didn't skip one thing because then that Sunday, boom, we're back at the United Center.
Woo!
We're back at the United Center for the AAYOU League.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're going to be down there for that.
Yes, sir.
We'll probably either be broadcasting live or definitely we'll be doing the podcast from down there, backdrop and all, right
Yeah.
from the Bulls
Yeah.
facility.
Yeah.
So we'll be there for that. Our whole March is pretty lit.
Stack, my boy.
It's pretty lit.
Stack.
Then we're gonna close out the month on the 30th, the
Talk
very
about
next
it.
Saturday.
Talk about it.
We're gonna
Talk
close out
about
the
it.
month, last but certainly not least.
Yeah.
We're gonna close it out with my event.
Yeah.
The Unsigned Senior Showcase. Down at 167, the gym that overlooks the city. It's just spectacular. Arguably
Beautiful.
the world's most beautiful gym.
Ooh, sell this shit. Sell that shit. Sell that.
The world's
Sell it.
most beautiful gym.
Oh yeah, he's selling it.
I'm selling it.
You selling it.
That look good?
That was amazing.
All right, cool.
That was amazing.
We got 25 of some very talented unsigned seniors. I'm excited for all of them. We'll be naming them soon. I've already named some, so you should have been paying attention. I just named DeQuan. RJ will be there. Tabby Smith from Peoria Richwoods will be there. Who else will be there? We got, let's see. Let me go to my list.
You know what? Let's not do that, bro.
I'm gonna
Because
give
the
him one
player
more.
card's gonna come out the way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to shout out
you know
him.
what I'm saying?
I'm
Alright,
about to
cool,
shout out
'cause
him.
You know how that
I'm
go when
about
we
to shout
announce
out
shit.
him.
It's
Let
a
me-
big
let me-
deal when we announce shit, man.
Yeah. Let me go to this. Let me go to this real quick. Let me just do this for him real quick. Let me just do this for him real quick. Where is that?
Marlo, what's happening?
Where's my list at? Did I click out of it? Here it is. Okay, my list here. Let's see. We got Corey Lee. We got DJ Bolden.
Yeah.
Deshaun Thomas.
Yeah.
Dwayne Halliburton. Got
Yeah.
a kid coming from Arizona by the name of Jaywan Gold.
Talk about it.
Got Jet Jones, Caleb Jackson,
Talk about.
Malachi Johnson.
Yeah.
And we got a young man who, I mean, his name isn't the same, but he about 6'7", about 230. He look about 230. His name is Morgan Brown from Everson Township. All right, that's just a few names, but here's what I'm most proud of.
Talk about it.
I'm proud of being able to do this event. What's up, Marlo? I'm proud to be doing this event for all of these players, but for me personally, something that I just realized today as I was downloading the rest of the pictures to send to our graphic designer, who I'm about to shout out, is that I have 3 Muslim players during the month of Ramadan from 3 Muslim schools.
Bro, I was thinking about that the other day.
Yeah.
How coincidence?
That's crazy.
How does God line stuff up that you know what I'm saying, our first Muslim, well, he's not, because Xavier was, we gonna say he was the first, but you know what I'm saying, to have the first Muslim school coming right before, was it on Ramadan?
The first day of Ramadan.
That was the first day of Ramadan.
First day of
yeah,
Ramadan.
Yeah, that was so dope. I thought that was so dope. And that interview was killing right now.
The interview is coming.
Shout out to everybody at Universal.
So we have Yusuf Hassad from MCC Academy. We got Saad Mola from Universal School. And then we also have, give me a second, let me find his name. Here he is. We have Ibrahim Elaga.
Oh yeah, we got Ibrahim in. That's what's up. Love,
Yeah.
love.
So we have, I'm very proud to be able to provide a platform for all of the players, for all of the players.
For sure.
But I will admit, it has a little more to it.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
I
To
get
be
it.
able to provide a platform for my
I
Muslim
get it.
brothers.
I get it.
And let me tell you something else that's gonna be very impressive. And I'm gonna make sure I shout them out. They're gonna be performing these drills and trying to get themselves seen by these college coaches, which just while we were talking, 1, 2, 3, 4 more just signed up.
That's crazy.
Which brings the grand total to, give me a second, was 4.
So you telling me we had been on this live for 43 minutes. So we talking about a coach signing up every 11 minutes.
About that.
About 11, every 11
that.
minutes.
So we are
It's
up
44
to,
minutes now. So 11 minutes.
Currently up to 40 coaches.
Uh.
We're currently up to 40 coaches. But anyway, Ibrahim, Saad, and Yusuf will be performing all of the drills and the runs and everything while fasting.
Facts.
They will be fasting.
Facts. You
This
right.
event will be doing
Right.
the
It'll be during the
fast.
day.
It's from 9 a.m., which the fast will pretty much only be a few hours in.
Yeah.
Because they have to eat before the sun comes up.
Right.
They'll come down. They'll do all of the drills and all of the evaluation things. And the event doesn't end till 1, and they are not able to break fast until the sun goes down, which is roughly 6:50.
6-ish. Yeah, 6, 7-ish.
So they'll be doing all of this while fasting.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them. Shout out to them. So yeah, I'm really happy to be able to provide this platform. But I just got the last before we go, I just got the proof for the very first, and I'm looking at it here on my computer, the player card.
So raw.
And I have
So
2 to select
raw.
from. So I'm going to give a shout out to, and he's a very well-known graphic designer on this here platform.
Yeah.
And I'm going to send you his page, and could you please put it in the thing?
No problem.
You know what? I have it up here. I can do it.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to go ahead and put it there. Boom. Wait, can I do it? Let me see if I can do it this way. Can I? I don't think it'll work this way.
You watching the live right now?
Yeah, I can see it here.
Yeah, just put it in the comments.
Yeah, but it won't let me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to DM you
Alright.
to then, because I can put the link. It'll let me put the link to his page,
Okay.
but I'm going to DM you his page for you to go to then tag him.
Got you.
So I'll do that. Boom to you. But yeah, his name is Cam, and actually a very well known. He does quite a Cam's World. He does quite a few graphic designs for a lot of people. He is a 19-year-old kid out of Oswego. And he does a lot of graphic design. Most of the stuff, he did some stuff for Mac Irvin, for Team Rose, for the Shop Bulldogs, for Mean Streets, for AR Elite. He does his own thing, of course, and then he is for hire if you are looking to get some type of graphic design to announce your joining of a team or transferring to a team. So yeah, shout out to him.
Shout out to him.
So this first graphic that he did is this one is raw.
Very.
Yeah.
Very.
So when we announce
I
the
can't
player
wait
cards,
to announce. I can't wait.
And then also too, we're going to be dropping the hype video for the jersey reveals. That's coming up too. Yeah, I don't do shit small, bro.
We never do.
I don't do
we
shit
never
small.
do. We never have.
And shout out to our guy
saying?
Grant from AGM.
Shout out Grant.
And his cousin, I believe, did the graphic design. I'll have his name when I drop it. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, I got to holler his cousin too. Yeah, that's right. You're right. You're
yeah,
on point.
for
Yeah,
the
they be on
graphics,
point.
yeah.
They be on point.
Yeah.
Shout
What's
out
up,
SVI,
Jalen?
man. Shout out SVI.
Yeah. Yep.
Jalen, what's happening,
Hoop
my
Vibes.
boy?
What's up, Hoop Vibes? Shout out to you, bro. That's all the stuff that we got coming up. And then after my event, you have Larry Daniels' event, his March Madness event, Unity, Peace, and Love, which will be from 2 to 5, immediately following my event on March 30th. Same location. So ours is from 9 to 1. We'll feed the kids, and then his will be from 2 to 5. And shout out to Jeremy Fierce's father and his restaurant, Jerk and Soul Food, right off of 35th. If you have not eaten down there, you should.
You should. You're missing out.
So
Don't
he'll
play
be
yourself.
sponsoring all of the food. Yeah, we're not giving our players granola bars and Gatorade. We're feeding them substance. They'll have some jerk chicken. They'll have some jerk fish.
Talk about it.
They'll have some macaroni.
Talk about
They'll
it.
have some greens.
Talk about it.
They'll have some water.
Talk about
and
it.
They will have some Gatorade.
Yeah, you gotta have Gatorade. It's a sporting event. You gotta have Gatorade. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
they're going to get a meal.
Yeah.
They're going to get a meal. What's up, Daryl? They're going to get a meal. That's one of them
That's what it's
Sunday
all about.
meals.
Yeah.
So we're having a Sunday meal on a
Saturday. Playing basketball. Yeah. That's how we rock.
That's how we rock.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. All right, we're going to go. Okay. We're going to end on that note. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and give our shots out now. Wait, we did forget one thing.
What?
One thing we did forget.
What?
We can't forget my guy. We cannot forget my guy, Levante.
Oh my God.
Now him and I, we into it a little bit.
Yeah, man.
We beefing.
Yeah,
We beefing.
man.
Me and Vontae beefing.
Yeah.
Tag my boy, man.
Yeah.
Tag my boy.
Talk about it.
Tag my boy. We beefing though. But I'm gonna give my guy some love. I'm gonna give my guy some love. All right. So he has an event that's April 1st and 2nd. His United Against Cancer UAC All-Star event. He got a whip for his event. Gianni and Malachi picked teams. And let me go. I'm only giving his event some love because it's for a good cause.
Sure.
Like if this was like Levante's basketball thing, no.
Man, no.
Hell
He called
no.
us. He's talking real crazy
Nah.
after the last
He
lap.
definitely called us talking crazy. But because it's for a good cause, it's in honor of his mother, I'm gonna give him some love on here. So his event is April 1st to the 2nd. Team Malachi. You got Malachi, Jashawn Stevenson, RJ McKinney, Xavier Fitch, Calvin Worship Jr., Justice McNair. Damn. I can end right there. Victor Brown, Mayo Swansea, Dwayne Halliburton, Jermaine Benson, Alaquay McVay, Daquan Brown, Mike White Jr., and Malachi's father, Lamont, is coaching them. And they're going against Team Malachi. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Team Gianni.
That was Team Gianni?
No. No, that was Team Malachi. And
Okay.
I got to scroll over for Team Gianni, which is Gianni Cobb, Carlos Harris, Lakeland Somerville. They win.
They won.
They win.
Damn.
They fucking
The
win.
3 was crazy.
Jack Stanton, 3-point shooter. Jalen McElroy, big dog from DePaul Prep. Bull in the China Shop, Carson Brownfield.
That's a hard team.
Javion Starwood, who is
That's a very hard team.
Javion is tough. You got Reggie Ray, Jonathan
Whew.
Cummings, Denham Fields, Jashawn Thomas, DJ Bolden, and Marlo is coaching that team.
Hey, I'm going with Team Gianni. I'm not going to cap.
One last thing before we go.
That
I want to
is
speed
crazy.
through this. This is what we came on to do. We want to do these all-state announcements.
For sure.
For the girls, 1A. Boom. First team, Grace Nelson, Outman. Amaya Hargrove from Christopher. She's a senior. Grace is a senior as well. Gracie Furlong from Galena, junior. Addie Heffel from Galena, senior. Abby Compton from Goreville, senior. Lily Lusowski from Illinois Bluff, senior. Alani Cruz, Oakville, senior. Whitney Sullivan, Orangeville, senior. Stacy Vanderhade from St. Anthony, senior. Shelby Bowman from West Central, senior. That's the first team. Second team, Kennedy Quinn from Avion. She's a freshman. Shout out to her. Kaylee Sealis from Anawan, senior. Kenzie Casing from Brown County, freshman. Addison Luch, Cessna Park, sophomore. Peyton London, Aquin, freshman. Addison Fair, Gardner South Wilmington, senior. Tierra Williams, Morgan Park, freshman. I love when the freshmen get love like this. I love it.
Crazy. That's what's up.
Sorora Parker, Lutheran, sophomore. Nancy Rohal, St. Anthony, sophomore. Allie Boshnich, St. Betty. She is a senior. Then they have 2 third teams. I don't know why, but okay. First third team is Ava Hines Brimfield, junior. Deanna Haslett from Brownstone St. Elmo, another freshman. Lauren Flowers, Carlton, senior. Grace Bishop, Edward County, sophomore. Sammy Aller, Father McGovney, senior. Anna Herman, Hinkley Big Rock, she's a sophomore. Allison Murphy, Mount Pulaski, she's a sophomore. Madison Weinstrahl, Oakville, she's a senior. Rayan,
Yeah, that's Ryan.
Obermeyer, Oakville.
Yeah.
She's a senior. Oakville got
They got a lot of.
They got a
but
lot.
They won. They
Oh,
they
yeah.
champions.
Okay.
They champions. So.
Laney Calhoun, Orangeville, junior. Elaine Rager, Pecatonica.
Elena.
What is it? Elena.
Yeah.
I apologize. She is a junior. Alexa Jameson, Salt Fork, junior. Lucy Corley, St. Teresa, she's a junior. Sydney Moss from Tuscola, she's a senior. And Brayley Fox from West Sinister Bluffs, West Central, she's a senior. Then the honorable mentions, Haley Redding, Taylor John, Lexi Sebo, Audrey Gilman, Macy Rodman, Lola Neusmeyer, Savannah Lynch, May Herman, Bree Suits, Josie Hughes, Josie Armstrong. I thought they had that twice. I was almost stuck. Elaine Swartz, Grace Grozinger, Molly Buckles, Laundry Smith, Haley Campbell, Bryn Richards, Lily Craig, Emily Dana, Brianna Brody, Macy Russell, Paisley Twait, Michaela McNally, Angelina Ippolito,
Yeah.
Ava Boyer, Sanaya Harvey, Kennedy Anderson, Grace Lizick, and Jace Burke.
For sure.
Those are the 1A All-Star, All-State teams. 2A. Yeah, we're going to read all these. They get all this love.
They get all the love.
They get all this love. So if you want to bear on, stay on. If not, I understand. 2A. You got Madison Schroeder from Peatone, senior. Taylor Davison. This is the first team 2A. Taylor Davison, Stillman Valley, junior. Claire Hulk, Alman, senior. Cameron Veltrop, Morrison, junior. Maya Wardle, Notre Dame, senior. Lexi Baer, sophomore, Notre Dame. Marissa Zane Robinson, senior. Lauren Miller, Camp Point Central, junior. Emma Behrman, Nashville, sophomore. Amaya Doyle, Cartersville, senior. Alyssa,
First team.
that was the first team. Now we're on the second team. You got Allison Korkenmeyer.
Ooh, you got that one.
I get it?
You got
All
that.
right.
Alyssa.
I messed up the first
yeah,
name.
Yeah.
Alyssa Korkenmeyer, Brees Mater Dye Jr., Cadence Schroeder, Brees Central Senior, Sophia Hoffman, Carly Jr., Audrey Eckerson, Allman Senior, Delia De Jesus, Deer Creek, Mackinac, sophomore, Anna Weber, Pleasant Plains, sophomore, Allie Geiger,
Geiger,
IC Catholic Prep, senior, Madison Kenyon, Marion Central Catholic, senior, Trinity Davis, Bishop McNamara, junior, Liz Shea, Robinson, senior. Again, 2 third teams for some odd reason. Then you have, let's see here, you have Taylor Train from Breeze Central, sophomore, Maris Zorlini.
Yeah, there you go.
Brees Meyer Day, she's a junior. Talk about the transfer getting these coaches fired. That's another episode.
Another episode.
We're going to say that for when you up here. Macy Goring, Byron, sophomore. Emma Meyer, Carly, senior. Riley Edwards, Fairfield, senior. Caitlin White, Philcrest, senior. Reagan Reed, Illinois West, junior. Brooklyn Burnett, Mason County, senior. Samantha and Summer Brinkman, Nashville, both freshmen. Shout out to them. Ooh. Julie Mingus, Notre Dame, junior. Jace Previa, Porter AC, senior. Julian DeFranza, Regan Dominican, sophomore. Maya Jennison, Stillman Valley, senior. Reagan Stringer, senior. She is from Tolano Unity. Yeah. All right, here go to special mentions. Is Adeline Voss, Riley Shywinski, Sophia Coral, Emily Travnik, Kate Urin, Cece Tonies, Carly Peters, Breland Lance, Allison Wheeler, Myra Serafini, Sam Shamuk, Kaylee Ostrish, Katie Campbell.
Sorry, Kaylee.
Yeah, sorry, Kaylee. Sorry about that. Let's see. Lily Woodworth, Mary Kate Hilgert, Reese Benford, Crystal McHugh, Maddie Geske, Avery Braden, Adeline Gower, Macy Randall, Cameron Martin, Carly Hoke, Carson Artheloni, Olivia Fraterrago, Maggie Fleshley.
Y'all got some names.
Yeah, y'all got some names on y'all, but it's cool. We're gonna show y'all love.
We got y'all.
Chloe Probst.
Yeah.
Addie Fahrenheit. I guess that's Fahrenheit. Farhalt. Ava Rush and Lakia Barnes. That is the 2A. I don't know, just for the record, I don't know what class example would be in, but this whole list would probably be them on any of these classes.
For sure.
All right, so now we're in the 3A. First team, Mia Bergstorm, St. Vida, senior. Teresa Crawford,
Tessa Crawford.
I'm sorry, Tessa Crawford. Jersey Community, senior. Addie Engel Morton, senior. Chloe Froby, Lincoln Community, senior. Mia Gaines, shout out to Mia. Hyde Park, senior. First team, shout out to her. Aaliyah Guyton, Peoria Central, senior. Nikki Kirstein, Montini Catholic, junior. Kiara Kilgore, Galesburg, senior. Lauren Miller, Trinity, senior. And Zamaya Walton. Shout out to Zamaya. She can hoop.
Shout out to Zamaya, for sure.
Butler College Prep in Chicago, senior. Then we have, look, we done. Everybody logging off. That's cool. We're going to keep going. Lexi Carlson, Sycamore, senior. Madison Davis, Marian Catholic, senior. Lily Esparza.
Yeah.
Bowling Catholic, senior. A. Marie Flowers, Hinsdale South, senior. Marissa Gant, Springfield Southeast, senior. Katie Hamel, Crystal Lake, senior. Becca Heitzig, Lincoln Community, senior. Madison Hoffman, Grays Lake Central, junior. Victoria Matulakis,
Matulevicius.
Okay, Matulevicius, Montini Catholic, senior. And Cameron Porter, De La Salle, senior. Third team, that was the second team I just announced. Third team is Serenity Adams.
Yep.
Shout out to Serenity. Butler
Serenity
College Prep,
Butler.
senior. Denver Anderson, Mount Zion, senior. Kaylee Bydron, Resurrection, senior. Shout out to Jasmine Bynum.
Jasmine.
Hyde Park, senior. Serenity Curry, Baker College Prep, senior. Jamila Jackson, Westinghouse College Prep, junior. Amelia Lavorato, Hinsdale South, senior. Alexis Newman, Glenwood, she's a junior. Reagan Reardon, St. Ignatius, junior. Jayla Sherrod, Centralia, senior. Julia Solberger, Dunlap, senior. Sage Stratton, Notre Dame, junior. Addison Tarr, Taylorville, junior. Larissa Taylor, Highland, senior. A.V. Tibbs, Washington Community, sophomore. London Walker George, DePaul Prep. She is a junior. And Makina Yeager, Glenwood, she is a senior. And then the 3A special mention, Madison Austin, Taylor Bolton, Kedra Brown, Landry Callahan, Alyssa Epps, Maisie Fleming, Zara Goins, Cameron Hyder, Nicole Johnson, Tamara Johnson, Molly Knight, Grace Lee, Audrey Mahoney, Emily Maple, Alyssa Martin, Bailey Mushing, Monroe McGee, Kaylee Moeller, Emma Pearson, Kamari Polar, Danielle Ruffman, Emma Scheffler, Taylor Turner, Ellie Vandemeen, Josiah Wallace. Yeah, Josiah Wallace. Ziana Walton from College Prep. Annie Wolf and Melina Zendalis. Shout out to them on a special mention 3A. Now for the 4A girls. And we're going to do the boys too. All right, Brooke Carlson from Batavia, senior. Amelia Dre from Nazareth, senior. Paige Ingalls from Loyola, senior. Megan Faye, Maine South, senior. Aubrey Galvin, Loyola Academy, junior. Destiny Jackson, Whitney Young, junior. And I keep forgetting she's a junior. That's wild as hell.
That's wild.
Trinity
a lot of the Whitney
Jones,
Young squad like that.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Trinity Jones, Bolingbrook, sophomore. Jarius Powers, Alton. She's a junior. Kyoko Proctor, she's also a junior. Ella Todd from Freed, she's a junior. Second team, Olivia Austin from Nazareth, senior. Lorene Awu, United, senior. Olivia Carson, Normal Community, she's a senior. Ariel Hennigan, she's from Kenwood.
Shout out Ariel. Well, shout out.
Shout out to her. And Coach Dre.
She knows she be hooping.
And she only in 11th grade, so she'll be back.
She knows she be hooping.
Junior. Emery Klatt Stevenson, senior. Danielle Emporosco, Wabanus Valley, sophomore. Molly O'Royenden, Barrington, senior. Leah Palmer, Geneva, senior. Haven Smith, Lincoln Way East, senior. Angelina Smith, Bolingbrook, senior. Third team, Jemiah Bowles, O'Fallon, senior. Danielle Brooks, shout out to her.
Shout out to Danielle.
Kenwood, sophomore. Wow. Josie Christopher O'Fallon, sophomore. Yeah, she's only a sophomore. Shout out to her.
Wow.
Gina Dvorgy, Glenbrook, sophomore. Junior. Nora Ezeki, Lions, junior. Morgan Fail, Mother McCauley, senior. Kenya Johnson, Whitney Young. Shout out to Kaya. I don't know why I said Kenya. Kaya, Whitney Young, junior. Sela Klein.
KJ.
Sela Klein, New Trier, senior. Jada Murphy, HF, senior. Kate Rule, Libertyville, senior. Danielle Scully, Nazareth, senior. Emily Solarski, Bennett. I think that's what they call him, sister. I think that's what's his face? Solarski's sister from Bennett. Senior. Coco Urlacher, Freed, 11th grade. She's a junior. Kylie Norcus, Naquan Valley, senior. And Kaylee Starks from Everson Valley. She's a senior. Special mention. Quinn Artle, Anna Cam Mulaney, Avery Cooper, Brian Bryn Eshu, Grace Gambolts, Grayson Gerke, Talisha Gilmore, Aaron Hackett, Lindsay Harzik, Ali Ainsey, Jada Johnson, Lena Curley, Kelsey Langston, Hannah Lobb, Alyssa Lewis, Caitlin Layden, Eiley Linky, Nisha Musanuri, Ali Pape, Caitlin Parker, Layla Pierce, Rachel Rule, Stella Sakalis, Ashley Shulabowski, Lexi Sapovita, Reagan Sipla, Brooke Spy Shilasky, Haley Tart, Caitlin Washington, and Parissa Williams. Those are the girls IBCA All-State 2023-2024 teams.
And we had to do that because we want to show the girls love.
Yeah, we definitely
we want to show all the student athletes love. Y'all, the major accomplishment. Shout out to all of y'all to making this
That's
list.
what the platform is for.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and then we're going to read these 4A real quick. All right. I'm sorry, the boys. 1A, you got Marshawn Cocroft from Aurora Christian, sophomore. Zach Evans, Western Central, senior. Ryan Schmidt, Effington, junior. Thomas Hiru, Scales Mound, senior. Ross Robeson, South Beloit, junior. Kanan Augustine, Waterloo, Gibalt, senior. Hank Alvey, Illinois Bluff, senior. Cooper Hoffman, Pecatonica, junior. Malachi Pershinger, Peoria Christian, junior. Jonathan Calmise, Manly, down in Chicago. Shout out to him. He is a senior. Second team, Jordan Quinn, Tuscola, senior. Kyle Cooper, Waltonville, sophomore. Brock Fearday, Effington St. Anthony, junior. Nathan Marlowe, Weber Township, sophomore. Javion Ranson, Mounds Meridian. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You was on point.
Sophomore. Giovanni Ranson. Oh, I said him already. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Nick Moore, Camp Point, senior. Connor Brown, Springfield Cavalry, senior. Lucas Simpson, Sterling Newman, senior. Balin Damhoff, Fulton. Shout out to Tawan Hunter from Hope Academy, 10th grade. He's a sophomore. Shout out to him, second team.
Shout out.
Third team, Gannon Dahl, New Berlin, senior. Connor Glasgow, Galen, senior. Luke Blackford, Springfield Cavalry, sophomore.
Bryson
Mossman, Jacksonville Roy, sophomore. Chance Little, West Central, senior. Drake Moss, Goreville, senior. Braden Phillips, Arcola, junior. Mason Peterson, Pecatonica, senior. Ethan Storm, Lexington, senior. Gage Peterson, Waltonville, sophomore. Nick Feather, Hayworth, senior. Tanner Fiver, Serena, he's a senior. Parker Bohorn, he's from Christ.
Was it Boney?
Boney.
Yeah.
Apologies. Centralia Christ of our Rock Lutheran, senior. Cole Tripp, Goreville, junior. Caden Miller, Altman, junior. Special mentions. Wyatt Rowley, Cam Morrell, Carter Windrum, Blake Brown, Blake Schwartz, Hamza.
That was just
No, he was. Was Hamza?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, he was just on the show.
Yeah.
We just interviewed him. Hamza Schumann from Lombard College Prep. Shout out to him. Jackson Dietrich, Keegan Faulkner, Kelsey Collins, Martin Lebetter, Brock Salto, Jacob Wortman, Caleb Gahart, Trevor Caldwell, Reese Lohman, Jaden Basil, Jaden Riley, Peace Booma, I like that name, Peace. Riley Danner, Carson Byrie, Richie Amore, Cameron Williams, Parker Krogman, Lucas Westingdorf. Shout out to Yusef Hassab, Both. Oh, so we're gonna have
Two honorable mentions.
two honorable mention, all-state honorable mentions will be at the unsigned senior event. So shout out to Yusuf Hassab, Melvin McMillan, and Griffin Cook. This is the 1A. 2A, Docker Tedeschi from Benton, Jr. Ryan Tucker, Byron, Senior. Eoin Dillon, Notre Dame, Senior. EJ Horton, shout out to him from Phillips, state champ, 2A state champ. Junior. Ryan, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Mumbombo from Latin. He's going to be at the, he's a first team.
Yeah.
He's going to be at the unsigned senior event. Calvin Warsham from Christ the King. He's going to be at the unsigned senior showcase.
Talk about it.
He's a senior. Sam Donald, Columbia, junior. Aiden McGinley, Beecher, senior. Cameron Andy, Harrisburg, senior. Tyler Hefferin, Eureka, senior. Second team. No surprise here. Al Brooks from Hansberry, junior. Seth Mack, Trenton Westland, senior. Mason Schubert, Brees, senior. Isaac Billington, Benton, senior. AJ Keefe, Pinckneyville. We saw him play at the
Get Down.
The Get Down.
The Illinois Get Down.
Yep. He is a junior. Christian Cummings, Rockford Christian, junior. Micah Messi, El Paso Gridley, junior. Dietrich Richardson, top point guard out there, about 6'5". He got a lot of offers. Second team. Pierre Emmanuel, junior. Diary Hill, Belleville Althoff, junior. Maddox Ritzel, Nashville, sophomore. Vance Dent, Rockford Lutheran, senior. London Bull is from Rock Ridge. He is a junior. Third team, Isaac Hoffman, Mexico County, senior. Brady Russman, Fieldcrest, senior. Byron Jenkins, Lawrenceville, senior. Paxton Geets, Seneca, junior. Owen Treat, Vienna, senior. Tanner Jacobs, St. Joseph Ogden, senior. Henry Thomas, Tolano Unity, senior. Grant Gatis, Philopolis, senior. Jonah Funk, I seen him play at something before. I don't remember, and he's pretty decent. El Paso Gridley, I'm thinking of somebody else, so disregard that. Junior. Amari Edwards, shout out to him. He actually should have been higher, but cool.
Yeah.
At least he made the team.
For sure.
State champ, Amari Edwards, Phillips, junior. I'm expecting to see him on the first or second team next year. Tyler Curl, Perry Central, senior. Brady Clark, Kiwani, senior. Cooper Schellingberg, Pleasant Plains, junior. Mason Walker, Clinton, senior. Zane Charage, Brees Central, senior. Caden Nichols, Newton, senior. Robert Hudson, Kankakee, Bishop McNamara, he's a senior. And the special mention for the 2A, Drake Wagner, Keeson Peoples, Dion Doyle, Jake Gallagher, Trey Welter, Jake Williams, Miles Crin, Jaden McKinnon, Nikki Johnson, Jace Allensworth, Braden Klain, Matthew Guthrie, Keetry Barnes, Noah Laporta, Louis Sigrid, and Nicholas Rotler.
It's Keontre Brown.
I'm sorry, Keontre. I apologize about that. 3A, first team, Lucas Austin Sterling, senior. No surprise here. DJ Bolden, Westinghouse, senior. No surprise here. PJ Chambers, DePaul Prep, senior. No surprise here. Angelo Saravino, Mount Carmel, senior. Definitely no surprise here. Morez Johnson, Thornton, senior. Cooper Koch, no surprise here. Metamora,
the team is stacked.
Senior, it is stacked. Jalen McElroy, senior from DePaul Prep. Another no surprise. Lathan Somerville, Peoria Richwood, senior. Jashon Stevenson, no surprise. Limborn, senior. And no surprise here. Lorenz Walters,
all
Kankakee.
friends of the show.
All friends of the show. All friends of the show. That's the first team. And that first team is a whip.
That first team is
Second
wild.
team, Tommy Aberly, Lake Forest senior. Jarrell Baldwin, High Park. Shout out to him. He was injured most of the season. I'm glad to see he recovered. Helped High Park down the stretch. Senior, EJ Breedley. Shout out to him. That boy can shoot the fucking leather off the ball.
Sir.
St. Patrick Jr. He'll be on first team next year. Cruz Harlan, Centralia, senior. Jared Jackson, Pure Winchwood, senior. Andre
Claver,
Sterling, senior. Lincoln Koser, Mount Zion, senior. Richard Lindsay, De La Salle Senior, Tyler Mason, Metamore Senior, and Lincoln. No
Williams,
surprise here.
straight up. Shout out to
Sophomore,
Lincoln.
the only sophomore on the second team.
Yeah.
Lincoln Williams from Kankakee. He tough. He
Yeah,
is
for
tough.
sure.
We need to
For sure.
reschedule him to get him up here.
Yeah.
J.C. Anderson, Mount Zion, sophomore. Jacob Blakely, Peyton. Shout out to Peyton, senior. Braden Carlson, Wakanda. Is that how you
Yeah,
pronounce
yes,
that?
that is exactly how you
Okay,
man, that's
Wakanda,
exactly
senior.
how you
AJ Demirov, Crystal Lake, junior. Alejandro Diaz, Fenton, senior. Marcus Gonzalez, Brother Rice, junior. Isaiah Green, shout out to him. Thornton, senior.
Yeah, shout out.
Makai Kavme,
Kwame.
DePaul Prep, the point guard, junior. Daquan Little, Peoria Witchwoods, senior. Now I wondered, I got a couple calls about Peoria Witchwoods. They got a lot of unsigned seniors. I do have one coming, Tabby.
Yeah.
I see they got a lot that made the All-Star team. I mean the All-State team. That's wild.
That's wild.
That is wild. They got about three. I think
We
I
was
read
talking about that the other
three
day, how, you know what I'm saying, coaches and got to put in that work and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Navante Nesbitt, Mount Vernon, senior. Gus Regard, Morton, senior. Brady Selhurst, Notre Dame, junior. I forgot he was only a junior. Stevie Tatum, Decatur MacArthur, senior. Tavarian Williams. Sorry if we mispronounce your name, bro. What's up, EJ? I see you on here. Shout out to you, young fella. Keep shooting that ball.
Yes,
Keep
sir.
shooting that
Yes,
motherfucking
sir.
ball, cuz.
Yes, sir.
De La Salle, Matthew Zobrist, Metamore, Jr. Special mention for the 3A. You got Christian Benning, Jermaine Benson, Troyer Carlson, Seth Sheney, Xavier Fitch, Xavier Gonzalez, Wes Gudeman. Shout out to Wes. He came last year to the Chi-Town Showcase.
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix Hatchet, Drew Hayes, Jaquan Holman, Caleb Jackson. He'll be at the Unsigned Senior event. Caleb can shoot the ball as well. Shout out to him. That's my guy right there. I love that little young fella. Zarek Johnson, St. Lawrence, Darley Jones.
Daryl.
Oh, Daryl. I'm sorry. Daryl
Call
Jones.
that boy Darley.
I know, right? People always want to get creative with the names.
Man,
All
we've seen it.
All right,
We
cool.
most definitely
All right,
seen
cool. All right, Daryl. Is that Chris? Kyrese. Lukens. Lee Marks. Shout out to Lee. He was
Shout out to
hurt,
Lee.
but he helped them down the stretch. Josh Pickett. Shout out to Josh going to Denver, St. Lawrence. Mason Marshall. Oh, Quentin from Lindblom, maybe.
That's what's up.
Shout out to him.
Shout out
Kelton McEwen. DeCarl Payne. He broke the school record. Why is he special mention?
Yeah, which is wild.
Which is why he can shoot the ball. We saw him play.
We saw him do what he had to do.
Yeah, that's wild. He broke their all-time school record, which was like 20 years old. Jake Pollock, Javon Diddy Robinson.
They got that boy
They do.
Diddy on the joint, man. That's wild.
Ryan Runas from Lemont. He'll be at the Unsigned Senior event. Hunter Schrogans, Zach Sharkey. Shout out to him. He can shoot the ball. Tabby Smith. Shout out to him. He'll be at the Unsigned Senior. Cole Stewart, LaShawn Stowers, Mayo Swansea. Shout out to him.
Mayo, what's up?
Riley Weber and Jack Wegas.
You know, they
Those
probably
are the
didn't put
three.
buddy from Car. Oh no, he's a senior. They wild.
Who's that?
The Carl Payne from Carbondale.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they have probably him next year, but no, he's a senior.
Yeah, senior. All right. Last but certainly not least is the 4A, which some of these should come as no surprise. First team, Nick Allen from Bradley Bornay Jr. Gianni Cobb, no surprise. Homer Flossmore Sr. Jax Davis from Warren Township. This kid can play his ass off.
For sure.
That's number one.
For sure.
And I hope I don't jinx Warren Township. But Jackson might be the next superstar to lead his state. Jax is tough, bro.
I agree.
Jax is tough.
I agree.
Jax is
Seeing him
tough.
play, that boy get busy.
Jax is
and
tough.
And he a good kid.
He a great kid.
He's a good kid, man. For real.
I mean, I hope he stayed for the sake of the state, but I don't know. He's only a freshman, so yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it
He's
at
only
that.
a freshman. That's wild.
That's wild. Yeah, Mayo is a special mention,
Mayo
big dog.
is a crazy special mention. It's wild. It's a lot of. Well, we were looking over this list in the beginning. What was it? A couple weeks ago when we asked it last week, we was like, oh my God, they missed some key points, man.
So here's
We want to be careful with how we say this too.
I do want to be careful with how we say this. Special mention. See, Big Bro opened up the door, and I want to walk through it, but I'm not.
Yeah, he did. And
I'll put you like this: there are some people on special mention who probably should be on one of the first through third teams.
that's what I'm saying.
And there are some people on special mention who should be on special mention.
Yeah. And there's some people on first and third that should be on
Special mention.
You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
So I mean, I'll just leave it at that. Anyway, back
Just
to the
our
list.
opinion. Just our opinion.
Yeah, it's my opinion.
Yeah.
And ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. So
Not at all. Not at all.
Carlos Harris, Curie,
Shout out Los.
yeah, senior.
Shout out Los.
Bradley Loncourt from Quincy, Junior. Connor May, Palatine, Senior. Braylon Roman, Normal Community, Senior. Jack Stanton, no surprise there,
Nope.
going to Princeton, I believe. Downers Grove North, Senior. Trey Taylor from Malign, Junior. Davion Thompson, no surprise there.
You know what that is.
2 freshmen on the first team 4A All-State team. That is major. That is major. Now, Davion, I believe, also could possibly, maybe, quite frankly, be the next to exit the state. But I definitely think Jackson is
He got it.
bags his pack.
Yeah, he got it.
Bags his pack.
He got it.
I don't know nothing about his situation.
At all. So
I barely know the
talking
young
about,
man, so
you
I'm
know what
speaking
saying?
just from what I think.
We just looking and observing.
Anyway,
Just
second
observing.
team, 4A, Miles Bolin, Loyola, Senior, Camden Cerise, Lake Park, Senior, Stefan
Sikic?
Seasick, Riverside Brookfield, that's the 7-footer.
Yeah.
He I was trying to get him, but unfortunately I was unable to get him for the unsigned senior event. But he got a couple good offers. So Senior, Josh Friedman, Glenbrook North, Senior, Bryce Hurd, second team.
Wild.
That is wild. I mean, this goes back to what we were saying.
Wow.
You know, I'm just looking over, and I'm only speaking because I don't know I don't know three or four of the first teamers I don't know at all. I know Bryce. He should be on that first team list. That's just my opinion. But he's on the second team. So he's a junior, so he'll
still
come back
good.
and
He come back and get that first.
And he better be on that first. Justice McNair, I saw him play.
Yeah.
I saw him play.
Yeah.
He definitely should be a first
Yeah.
team, but whatever. He's second team. Juliet West, Ian Melantic, Rolling Meadows, Junior, Joshua Pettigrew. Shout out to Joshua. Shout out to
Josh.
Tikas. Shout out to their
team.
entire family. Bolingbrook, second team. Junior. Gabe Solarski, so that is his sister.
you called it.
Sophomore. He's from Bennett Academy. Shout out to Deshaun. He made second team
Yeah.
as a senior. Okay.
It's fair.
I mean, he made the team.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it's fair.
That's fair.
All right, Jaheim Weber, second team, Normal Community. All right, third team, Stephen Brown, second team, sophomore.
That's third team.
What'd I say?
You said second
Okay,
team.
I'm sorry. This is the third team. Stephen Brown, sophomore, Marist. So they got 2 players. Marist got 2 players on there. Noah Cleveland, Normal Community, senior. Tyreek Coleman, Wabanus Valley, junior. Phoenix Gill, St. Ignatius. I feel like he should be higher, but
Yeah, for
whatever.
sure. You know
Junior. Renee Harris, O'Fallon, senior. JJ Hernandez, Glenboro North, senior. Nick Horace, Collinsville, senior. Jason Jacks, Yorkville, senior. Will Gonzalez, he should be higher. Curie, senior. He had a hell of a year after struggling over at Riverside Board. He had a hell of a year.
Hell of a year.
He had a hell of a year.
Hell of a year.
Luke Kincaid, Naquan Valley, senior. Christopher Kirkpatrick, new tier. Just watched him in the championship game. He played well. He's only a sophomore. KJ Lamonte, Rock Island, senior.
Joe
AJ,
Freeze.
no.
Okay, just making sure. I'm sorry.
AJ Levine, York, senior. Elijah Lovemore, shout out to him.
Shout
He
out to
should
him.
have
He should
got
be
higher.
higher for sure.
Bloom, junior. Sean Reynolds, DeKalb, junior. Nick Taylor, Glenbrook South, senior, and Keyshawn Thomas Quincy, junior. And here is the special mention for the 4A, AJ Abrams, shout out to him, Blue Island. Derek Bishop, Carson Brumfield should have been on one of the teams.
Special
Homewood
mention is
Flossmoor.
wild. That's also wild.
Luca Carbonaro, Raheem Cheney, Jeffrey Fleming, Braden Freeman should have been on one of the teams.
Yep.
That's Owen's little brother. He had a good year. Owen Gino Wallace,
Gino Wallace. Yeah, I can do that.
Davion, Devon Grant, Oliver Gray, Yaris. He had a good year. Yaris
McKinney
Army.
is wild.
R.J. McKinney on special mention is fucking wild.
It's wild. It's so wild.
Let me go up to the first and second team.
That's wild.
Hold on, bro. I'm now because this now
It gets disrespectful at a certain point.
I'm taking motherfuckers off. That's just what it is because this I felt that particular one is personal. So let's see. On the second team, I would take off. Not saying that they shouldn't make a team. I'm not saying that they shouldn't make a team, but I would take off second team. I would take off Ian. I would take off Josh. And maybe Camden. Put them on third. I would put AJ on second, RJ on second. And then to put them to third, who I would take off a third, I'm going to just keep it a bean. He struggled all year. Every game I saw him play, he struggled. I would take off Stephen Brown, put him on honorable mention. I would take off Reaney. I would take off Nick Horace. I would take off, although he had a good year and had a great playoff run, I would take off Christopher Kirkpatrick, put him on special mention. Like the lower level, the 9th and 10th graders, unless they superstars like.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense because then they can
put them on the special mention.
They can bump up to next year.
They can bump up to next year. Like obviously Davion and Jackson, they'll those.
They stand out.
They stand out. They freshmen. They're going to be the face of high school basketball next year if they stay in state.
They stay in state, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But some of the 10th graders that's on the actual teams, put them on special mention and get these seniors on the fucking teams, bro.
Yeah, man, it looked better on their resume. We trying to put these kids in college, man. You got to understand what needs to be done.
Whatever. RJ should be on one of the teams. Fuck this special mention shit.
For sure.
EJ Mosley, Romeoville, Nate Nazos, Nico Newsom. Nico should be on one of the teams.
Another one that should be on a team.
He should be on one of the teams.
Sure.
All right. Reed Olson, DJ Porter, BJ Powell. I feel like BJ should be on one of the teams. But again, the 9th and 10th graders, I'm okay with them being on the special mentions. They made the team. It's still a good thing for their resume because then next year when they go up, it
keeps
shows the
building
progression.
up. It keeps building up.
Anyway, Jaden Rush, O'Fallon, Luke Smith, Terrence Smith, Shaheed should be on one of the...
They fucked up. They fucked up bad on this special mention, bro.
Bro.
Actually, this whole special mention,
Starwood,
I was just about to say that. Like, bro,
how
what
is
these
he
next
on fucking
two?
special mention?
These next two is wild.
DJ Strong.
That's wild.
Brent Taylor, Carson Thomas. Brent should probably be... Well, Brent was hurt.
Yeah.
Brent was hurt. And there were some other reasons I heard that he wasn't playing, which is none of my business, and I won't put him out there because he's a young man. But he came back and started.
Did his thing.
Man, did his thing is it's an understatement. Brent came and did his fucking thing. Anyway, Adani Velasquez. He can shoot the ball too. I think he a lefty. I like that kid. Maris, Luke Williams, Jaden Wright, and Jamari Weisinger from Collinsville. That's all of the teams. Appreciate y'all sticking with us. I see you, Rashad. We're gonna get you and RJ up here, and we're gonna talk about that snub.
Yeah, that snub is wild, bro.
You got RJ.
That's a lot.
You got Yaris, and I think I didn't really follow Yaris's full year. Carson should be on the team. Shaheed for sure should be on the fucking team.
Are you fucking kidding me, man?
Javion,
that's wild. DJ Strong, that's
Starwood.
wild.
How
bro.
Is he not on the fucking team,
that's
bro? He going
wild.
to Wyoming. Like, I don't understand. Like, even like, and all right, if y'all want to be, okay, in case somebody wants to kind of like, whatever, because I said, Stephen Brown or some of the other guys on the second team, hell, I would take Gabe Solarski off. He's only in 10th grade. I would put him on the third team.
He can build.
I mean,
that's what I just said.
But here's the thing. I understand why Gabe is on there because when you talk about the basketball political nature, he got some really major offers.
Yeah.
So I get that. Okay, but still,
bro.
He in 10th grade, bro. Like, move him down.
He's going to be okay. If he got major offers in 10th grade, that means he's going to be okay.
Let me tell you, and I think I told the story about Solarski. He was supposed to come to the Chi-Town Showcase. They ended up getting an invitation.
Yeah, I remember.
To I think Indiana or Illinois. I think it's Indiana. Don't quote me on the school. I'm almost certain it was Indiana. They got an opportunity to go down to do a visit. The father called me personally, like, I'm really sorry, we got to back out. We're going. I said, nope. That's way more important.
For sure.
He said, I still want to donate the sneakers. He sent his wife to my job to drop the sneakers off because they still wanted to donate. And they went on a visit. So shout out to Gabe Solarski and his family for still supporting the platform. Hopefully he'll get a chance to come to the Chi-Town Showcase in October. All right, I know we've been on way too long.
We've been on for a while. Thank y'all for sticking around. This is fun.
Yeah, this was fun. We just want to make sure we show everybody some love, man.
Yeah, man. It's
This is
essential.
what the
do.
platform is for. So showing love to the girls and the boys. Congratulations to the 2023-2024 IBCA All-State teams 1A through 4A. All right. You guys have a great rest of your night, great weekend, and look for the upcoming events that we got going on. Shout out to Derek. Shout out to Tyree. Shout out to Anthony and Grant Leach. Shout out to Bo. Shout out to Ziggy and Zay. Shout out to my wife. And shout out to your wife as well.
Yeah, shout out to Shannon. Shout out to Shannon. That's what's
Whoop de whoop whoop.
Y'all check her out too. Make sure y'all follow I Am Shannon Harris. She got a couple shows coming up. I believe she has a show on the 22nd. So that's what I was saying earlier. That whole weekend is going to be crazy for me.
It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Hurd, how you doing? Byron, how you doing, sir? Appreciate
What's
you
going on,
tuning in.
Appreciate it.
Man, I'm looking forward to next year watching your boy go, man. But congratulations, state champ. You got a state champ in your house. You should be taking that trash out, Mr. Hurd. It's like, no, I'm just playing.